tell ya. I looked him square in the face and I said, Captain, you'd have all 10 fingers left if you used a rubber.
Let me tell you, I was out hunting for striped bass out in the Baltic. And what should I find but a pack of deadly Alaskan seals?
Oh.
Nearly kills the first mate.
And hey, I was the first mate.
It would have been the last one too.
That's funny, Alaskan seals.
What'd you say your name was, lad? You're from the States.
And Michael from Michigan.
To Michael from Michigan!
To Michael from Michigan! Hey, you said you're a fisherman yourself, eh, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I work for a company that monitors phishing scams on the internet. Phishing as in PHISHING.
Oh, well, surely you have a war story or two to lay upon us.
Yeah, I mean, so the basis of phishing is scammers will find the name of someone important at a company, and then they'll find the email pattern that the company uses. So first name dot last name at companydomain.com. And then what they'll do is they'll send an email to a bunch of lower rung people at the company pretending to be that important person. And it'll be like, hey, we have an important task for you. Please text this number. And then you text the number and it'll be like, hey, we have an important client staying from overseas. Can you please wire us the money for their hotel deposit? And then of course you wire the money, and it goes directly into the scammer's bank accounts. And it's a whole thing to get it back. So does that make sense?
Yes, so much sense, Michael, and thank you so much for sharing that story.
Hey, Odysseus could have used this man to ward the side winds away from him and his crew. A man whose order so definitely defies sexual irresistibility.
So what's funny is actually if you
No, I'm sorry, I cannot fathom a single word coming out of your mouth that could be labeled as interesting or funny.
I swear. So we think of phishing scams as new age problems, but they've actually been around since the 1990s. Back when the internet first started in the 90s, you had to pay for dial-up, or you could get a 30-day free trial via an AOL floppy disk. And some internet users realized that they could gain additional access to the internet via presenting themselves as AOL administrators. And then scammers took it one step further. And they began to pose as AOL employees to phish for sensitive information, which is the genesis of the internet crimes that we see today.
Well, that was marginally more interesting than the first bit of information you shared, Michael.
You've given me reverse goosebumps. I've just got tiny little holes in my arms.
Yeah, well, I do have one more story.
No!
No.
It's about the murder of my wife.
Oh, now that's a story,
Tell.
Michael.
My wife was doing work in our backyard 7 years ago today, and she was mysteriously stabbed and killed. There were no leads other than that next to her body they found a bookmark for the Dublin Unified School District. Dublin, California. The president of the Dublin Unified School District Board of Trustees is Megan Rouse. Megan Rouse is married to a man named John Podesta. John Podesta, who when serving as Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign chairman, was the victim of one of the most notorious phishing scams in America, allegedly carried out by the Russian military. Coincidentally, that same day, this status update was posted publicly to Facebook. I can't believe last year I was swimming in the Baltic with Alaskan seals, and now I'm stuck visiting my feckin' nephew in feckin' California, who keeps giving me feckin' bookmarks as if I still read books. It made me mad. So mad that on my drive today I did something unspeakable to another human being. But I'm not worried, because it will never be traced back to me. After all, I'm just an innocent fisherman.
Look, I don't know who this man is.
You know, it's funny. Talking about my job can be a bit dry sometimes, but it certainly passes the time when you're waiting for slow-acting poison to kick in. Hey, I just got an email. Hey, Michael, it's your dead wife. I have an important task for you. Avenge me.
Finley!